It's your boy Zap King of the Giant Robots, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha 2. It has occurred to me that I can track Hilma's progress here by simply looking at the thumbnails of the recordings, because we always start on this screen, and it tells me, now that I'm paying attention to it, how many kills Hilma has. Hilma got 1 kill in the last stage, and he still continues to be our ace. That's not the menu I wanted. Also, still not the menu. Over here. There it is. Our top 3 are Hilma, the Combat Battler V, Sanshiro and Gai King, and Kusuha, as the main character should be, followed by Shingo and Koji. Shingo is a bit surprising, but I was having a bit of a flashback to the first time I played through this many years ago, and I did use Ghost Shogun a lot. I think it just went on like, yo, that name is cool. Shogun. Kenichi. Umon. Umon is getting up there, and I don't think I used him very much the first time around. Pete. Not surprising. Hime also here. G, yeah, that makes sense. Tetsuya. Now, the one thing I don't know is, what does Ace get us? Every game has different Ace, stuff. Why are your terrain ratings all bad? Oh, this entire crew has bad terrain rating. Oh, because their terrain rating doesn't matter. Your stats don't matter because you are just subpilots. Anyway, let's shoot some robots. Previously, we saved Big Falcon. G Island City. Garrison has presented Banjo with the final piece of information, and the picture is grim. Dan Kuga has made an even bigger mess of things than Banjo had expected, both militarily and economically. Oh, excuse me, that's not Dan Kugar. I read that wrong. That's Do Kugar. I got confused and excited that they were referencing the previous games. Anyway, Do Kugar is fucking shit up. Garrison recommends that Banjo return to the company for a bit, which is close to G Island City itself. Banjo decides to do so with what time is left before the Anti-Orphan Conference, to which Garrison will pass along to Synapse. Captain Onwaris has appeared after the Nova Snowa arrived in port. Lost strongly suspects the incident when Jonathan is to blame, and Komodo and the others are out searching for her. Nanga and the others have to take you along with the conference center. And I think real quick, I didn't think his name would come up so often. But it has been written forever that that was Ross, but you know how L's and R's are. Oh, I accidentally clicked cancel. Alright. Taiga has just finished presenting the Asteria, explaining how Orphan will drain everyone's organic energy, as well as the way it was calculated. He reminds everyone that the calculations are absolutely not pessimistic, and says bluntly that Orphan will destroy every living thing worthy of the term on the planet. Levi yells that the obvious course is to blow the thing the kingdom come with nukes or something to that effect, but Taiga notes that the Federation government has decided that Orphan is safe, eliminating such options. Miwa wonders who the hell claimed such a thing was safe when in fact it threatens all of humanity. For once, Miwa, I agree with your dumbass. The hothead is sometimes right. Even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. It turns out that person is someone dumber than Miwa, Isami Kyusaku, the acknowledged leader of the orphan researchers. Miwa yells out that there's no need to hear this reclaimer story and orders him to be arrested at once. I also agree. Isami says that he's been granted special amnesty by the Federation and does not have to take such treatment from him. Taiga confirms that such is the case and invites Isami to present his side of the story. His first 2 points are that Orphan is not impossible to control, and that the destruction of mankind is impossible. Shishio inquires how Isami views the threat of organic energy depletion, and he responds that this theory would have been correct as of a year ago, but Orphan seems to be undergoing subtle changes, which he claims rendered Orphan harmless. Miwa demands proof, and so do I, and another newcomer comes along, named Kant Kestonar. He's apparently an ultra genius who got his PhD by the age of 10 by publishing a thesis on organic theory. Kant considers the increasing activity of Orphan as something connected to a vegetable reproduction, which he believes is also influenced by organic energy, being that plants are like animals alive. This theory predicts that all the greenery on Earth itself is about to bust into life in time with Orphan's increasing activity. In short, Orphan is stimulating life in Kant's view, which he was very moved by when he first realized it. He thinks that Orphan is a means of purifying the Earth that mankind has stained, even when mankind itself had abandoned said hope. However, he isn't convinced of one aspect of Isami's statements. Damn it, it happened again. Hold on. If I've made these mistakes... Okay. Orphan's overall power source is something like the sun. There's no way humans should be able to control it. Except for one man. Isami's people once thought likewise that Orphan servicing utilizes all the organic energy on Earth. But that theory is controverted by the increase in plant growth that Kant mentioned. Kant figures that Orphan is showing pity on the Earth, and Isami cannot help but concur. Shishio checks to make sure that that's the guarantee of safety that Isami has to offer, and it is, and Daimonji inquires by what means Orphan flies. Is it solely due to the organic energy within Orphan? Isami predicts that it uses some supplementary energy source to fly through space. And Yu, naturally, is a little more than pissed off to hear his father Okay, Yu is more than a little pissed off for his father leaving something important out of his previous statements. Gaybridge tells him to settle down and listen to Isami's statements until the end, and when asked why everyone is letting Isami speak, tells you that it's because he came through proper channels as a scientist to come to this meeting. Alright, fair enough. He tells you to face the facts, such as the fact that some reclaimers were among the funders of the Novus Noah's construction. In other words, people who want to save themselves by buying themselves a ticket aboard Orphan. And those people should get upset. And should those people get upset, the Novus Nova will not be able to move any further. At worst, the fallout could even interfere with the alpha numbers. Yu is not happy to hear any of this bullshit. Neither am I. Imagine me agree with Miwa. What the fuck is that? Isami claims that this other energy source is still under investigation, but claims that the energy is surely for the purpose of inviting mankind to journey with the Orphan through space. Daimonji has some idea of what the energy could be, But then a mysterious blonde woman is very glad she went to the trouble of attending said event. Upon hearing of this energy that will advance humanity to the next step, plus a ship to carry them, she decides she needs to set her next plan in motion. Yo, I remember that face though, and that is not beauty. Elsewhere, Irene is propositioned by some disreputable types, this fucko, who want to get aboard the Novus Nora. She's resisting, saying that the Novus Nora is not hers, and no amount of money will get them on board. Sandrake asks to speak directly to the captain. Irene says that the captain is currently absent, so she's in charge. Benmel tries to pay her directly for the Novus Nova then, which she is growing increasingly resistant to. Benmel claims to be an eccentric, wealthy collector, and wants the ship because it's the first Earthship to use organic energy. Apparently he is still a very well-informed collector, and feels the need to own anything that there's only one of in the world. Sandrake, for his part, is here to see a certain man, but he is otherwise impressed by Irene's good looks as well. That man, of course, is Hanan Bunjil. But it is also then that the enemy attacks. Stage 29, Ikari no Nichirin, the furious circle of the sun. Hisatsu no Sun Attack! Da, 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 da. Here we go. The attack is led by Grand Shares and Quincy, who is once again glad to see the sun. And would love to show the same sight to you. Isami is wondering why his daughter's here, since he told her not to do anything during the conference. Bearer commands the units to go forth and face our foes. We get 12, and we very importantly have to send the brains. So 12, 10, and 7. Y'all can sit out today. Seven is fine, yes. And currently, our squads have been slightly rearranged because somebody was taken out. And I'm trying to get other people up on the ace page. We've moved... Where did we go? I forget where I put it. Combatter V has taken Go Shogun's spot, so they've swapped. Currently, Jeek is in the extra spot because he only takes up one bar of space. And then, where did... Miwa has ended up somewhere. Miwa's up here with Kusuha. That's what it is. Oh, that's right. I only have 13 units. So because you're at 32s... Oh, yep, there it is. Immediately upon deployment, you and Quincy start arguing about shit. But none of that matters. Defend the conference first. Such are Armor's orders. Skill point is currently a mystery. Okay, yeah, that's easy enough to do. Because Armor was right there. Ooh. Where does the rest of them show up? Oh, okay, everyone shows up right over there. Because they're on a building. Oh, before I move them, actually, let's... So, since last episode, all of Combat V's attacks gain 300 power, including moving Chodenji Tatsumaki to a range of 3. Very powerful. That's one hell of an upgrade. As we saw, Daimos got Repuse Kenzuki Kai, but also got Daimos Shaftel. And Voltes 5 also got an upgrade of 300 power to all weapons, but nothing else about it changed. Finally! I also realized I didn't even look at Voltes' accuracy. I just barely realized that these two didn't have 100%. Got him. Boat. You know, I realize that the book that I have actually tells me which battleship is forced upon me too. So I can prepare for that also as well. Miwa does not have Axo. Alright. I will give it the all. And I missed. That's okay. That's not so bad. Nice. Oh, that's ammo base. Yeah, use that up. Flash! Disturbance! It's here! I don't want that. I don't want that. Matter of fact, let's see if... Don't know how much they're worth, so... where is that? This? No. That's Mercy. This. Oh, catcher, scan up. 4,000. Okay. You can get mad about it. Oh, that's not a perfect hit though. Shit. And attune is not a spell in this game, is it? Oh. I just learned a big fancy move. Oh well. Big money, big exp, let's go. Can you hit them? You can. So let's make sure you hit. Do this. Does anybody... Nobody just has. Boom. Get exp. Fine enough. What if actually? I might as well, since I have the chance to do it. And if I don't, I'm gonna feel like a fucking moron. Okay, thank God. Oh.
うかつに俺に近づくやつは死ぬぜ。バカだ。
Boom! Nice. Got it. I might actually get you close enough. Yes. And I know that as a named Grand Share, you have a barrier. Sword cut! But with what though? What sword? Yeah, I know the odds to hit are bad, but that's deliberate. Oh, there's... Hello, Shayla. Didn't actually see you there. Who else is here? Combatter. Don't want to be on the ground. Just be direct. And you will defend. You will defend. Evade. No. Oh no. On round 3, Benmal notes that our squad is an impressive collection of machines, as rumored. Sandrake says that Banjo doesn't seem to be amongst us. But it's then that Banjo shows up, shooting Sandrake, much to Irene's astonishment, and demands to know why Sandrake is here. It looks like they have resurrected. He tells Irene that if Sandrake dies, he'll happily admit to have committed a crime. Oh, hold on. He tells Irene that if Sandrake dies, he'll happily admit to have committed a crime. But if he lives... well, Sandrake inquires, what if he lives? Banjo is furious that Sandrake had the nerve to show himself before him, or rather, Commander Sandrake of the Meganoids. Sandrake hastens off in some sort of giant machine, and Irene watches in horror as the people grow to a giant size. Irene watches in horror as the strange people grow to a giant size. Banjo has to explain that Commander-class Meganoids have permission to become Megaborgs like this, and are very uncharacteristically flies into a total rage, ready to rip Meganoids a new asshole, or several of them. Banjo calls forth, "Come here, Daitan 3! So, Daitan, come here!" Benbell tells him it's time. I keep losing my place every time I look at the screen. Benbell tells him that it's time for the Meganoids to take out their grudge against him. But he retorts by telling them that by telling them not to expect to walk out of here alive. He explains to our squad that these are the basest, worst cyborgs ever devised by mankind. He tells Guy that the Meganoids are absolute demons, cyborgs who cast away their human hearts and granted themselves undying bodies to satiate their lusts. Banjo has supposedly defeated these guys once before, but apparently they repaired themselves within their sealed base on Mars. Or perhaps even... Benwell tells Banjo there's no need for him to know, and Sandrake is here to eliminate Banjo as an irritant to Koros. Oh, that's the first time her name's come up. Banjo notes that the despicable ego of the Meganoids hasn't changed one bit. Sandrake counters that there's no way that Banjo can defeat these superhumans. Banjo fiercely tells him to never say that, even as a joke. Meganoids are less than robots, the worst demons of mankind. Sandrake then offers all of us a chance to become Meganoids ourselves, along with unlimited power, beauty, freedom from worry, and so on. Kusaha knows that granting that sort of thing would avail nothing, and cannot see a lifestyle after casting off a human heart at all wonderful. Of course, that means that, well, now they have to kill us here along with Banjo. Banjo tells the Meganoids to remember the words that he's graven into the back of their skulls. For the world, for the people, Daitan 3 shall crush the ambition of the Meganoids. Should they not fear the circle of the sun? Tatatekoi! Our squad are somewhat aghast at the depths of Banjo's hatred for the Meganoids, and Tetsuya thinks that this may be the real Banjo Halal. Quincy, whom is still around, is actually dumb enough to think that continuing to attack our people is the smartest thing to do under such circumstances. Yu tries to tell his sister to get her hell out of her ass and get the fuck out, but she snaps back that no traitor could be any brother of hers. And so, our conditions are to defeat Benmel, who retreats at 10,000 HP. As we saw in the last stage, that's easy to accomplish. A problem? Never. Alrighty. Who has good everybody attack? Get hot. And then get accurate. Yes. I guess that was ammo? Very good. I want to bonk the hell out of you. Shayla has dropped a dual sensor. You got a pretty good all. So let's... Anybody over here? You did. That's good enough. %56%, huh? Get it with the geyser. No, it's not what I want. There we go. We'll do this and then... Fuck that barrier. Quincy's where it's an apogee motor. Her machine goes out of control. However, Kent comes over to check on something. Tell you not to worry about him. Yu yells at him that the thing is a grand share, but Kent tells him that this is very important and asks him to please shut up. He asks the grand share to share some of its power with the flower that he has, and the flower starts glowing with organic energy. Quincy's rather bemused by this and asks you if he remembers giving her a flower way back when they were kids at their grandma's place. She was very happy with it, but Yu doesn't remember this. This gets Quincy upset again, noting that someone who betrayed his whole family couldn't be expected to remember something like that. Yu says that she has it all wrong. When she's apart from Orphan, she can suddenly understand his words. But she yells that Yu will hurt Orphan and flees. Yu demands to know why his stubborn sister thinks. Yu demands to know what his stubborn sister thinks is wrong with this world. Yeah, we're not doing no sun attacks right now. Crunch! Banjo, the unhappy. Oh, we should observe these. Boom. More Moss and power. One, two, three!
ふざけるな。メガロイドごときにこの大ターンを倒せん。僕はメガノイドを認めない。うなれ大ターンジャグリーン。バカが。
シールド。逃がすか。 Shield.
このまま鉄器を本艦に引きつけます。極限の全砲門やけ撃て。
バカが。
I don't know what's happening, but we are going to observe it.
こっちの動きの方が早かった。
Oh, I guess because he's attacking? Well, I guess when it was his turn to attack, he sends out a replica from his collection, the Queen Mansa. Judo is furious that Venwald would bring out something like this in front of Puru's sisters. Oh god, that is bad. Venwald figures it's worth it just to learn of the Manta's backstory. Judo isn't going to let that shit slide at all. Banjo tells him to stay out of his fight. He yells that the Meganoids are always like this. Pain caused to others means nothing in the face of satisfying their own desires. Banjo screams that he will not forgive the Meganoids or even tolerate their very existence. She was like, bruh.
Wasa no Haran Banjo. 相手にとって即はない。メガ防具では僕についてこれまい。 じゃわりなハエが。
Ah,
メガノイドの攻撃などに当たりはしない。
ooh, Queen Manta is right there in my face. You know, Judo deserves to finish that thing off. Well, then let's start with... Let's focus. Well, then let's take a step back. Ah, shit, barriers. I fields. And I did nothing but throw beams at it. Genius. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Perfect. Perfect. That is post move and beam. Hyper Mega Cannon. Mega Beam Saber. Dun, 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 dun. And that beam coating that it had, yeah, that's mine now. Okay. Fucking shoot him. for the squad. Now I can crush you as much as I want. I'm gonna bring you down to nothing. Hmm, 32 on a post move. I actually think let's use Jeeg's Axel. In that case, let's go here. That way we can also get just a little bit more. And they're doing crap for damage because beams. The water. Dang it, that wasn't supposed to happen. 2, 2, and 1. Go for 2. Rapu, get punched in the face! Okay, that's not doing too bad. Might actually be smarter to have Duo lead this. Here's hard work. This is Bless. And Higgins.
マジンガー Z が相手だ。ブレストファイヤー。認めんぞ、この私は。
Ooh, Flash. Hirameki. Sanddrake is with the Chobu armor. He's astonished at his immortal body. He'll be destroyed here. Banjo tells him that his body, which he received from the devil, is goddamn fake. And the circle of the sun, the shine of the sun, burns away all falsehood. Banjo yells that Sanddrake's false life is ended now, and isn't at all placated when Sanddrake explodes. Guess what? Time for more! Blast fire! Oh wow, you have no power. Diton hammer, or cannon. Probably cannon. Do you have regen? Okay, no, I just thought you had more. Alright, so let's... I could have gotten money off of that. Oh well. That's not a beam. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. So literally, quite literally, this is the threshold. Now, hopefully... Okay, you're all maxed out then. I have to make sure. And spare no expense. Get shielded. There it is. God damn. However, I did exclude because we didn't get that close. If Venwolf fights Armor, he recognized the white comet and plans to add him to his collection. A posable one. Armor has no plans to go along with this doddering nonsense. He'll be extremely sad to beat Diton 3, so a towering symbol of beauty and strength. Banjo vows to take out all Meganoids, including his collector's soul. He also had commentary for Koji and Bararona. Kind of scary. Benmel says Banjo, this meeting will cost him dearly. Benmel's impervious collector's soul will win forever! And skill point again. After such, a transmission comes in from Koros, congratulating Banjo on his splendid victory. She notes dryly that he doesn't seem too surprised to see her, and he impatiently tells her that none, if not her, could be responsible for bringing the Meganoids back. No one if not her. He then wants to know what she wants. To laugh at him for his failure to wipe them out entirely? No. She's called to announce the start of a new plan to Meganoidize humanity, which Banjo also expected. She tells Banjo that humans are far too weak for the voyage that they are about to embark on into space. Meganoidizing is the only hope for mankind to evolve and survive. Banjo tells her to cut the bullshit. She and her people and their swollen egos are nothing like a new mankind, merely demons. Koros observes that these 3 years don't seem to have changed Banjo's mind any, but the plan has already begun. Should Banjo not bow before then, he will be eliminated. Banjo dares her to come and try it, and when she does, he'll settle the score once and for all. Go bids him au revoir, and Banjo now clearly knows what he must do. G Island City. Kyusaku Isami tells his mother-in-law that he will not reconsider. He didn't reawaken Orphan to be an enemy of mankind, nor will he let his daughter do such a thing. The proof is that he came to this conference today, but Yu has other ideas. Kyusaku asks Yu if he would like to return to Orphan, since his mother is worried. Yu demands to know who this mother person is, and after Kyusaku leaves, he tells Hime that that guy is not his father, or anything else to him either. The council has officially decided to simply monitor Orphan, and our squad probably have no choice but to comply. Our squad has to carefully consider the report that Isami gave, light on data as it is, and incorporate Kant's theories into the calculations. That, and we have to worry about the mysterious energy that lets Orphan fly. Taiga says that we may have to revise our views on Orphan itself. Gabriel notes that Isami has returned to Orphan, and Barra asks why Anwar left the Nova Snow during the battle. Shoko says that Anwar seemed to be deeply worried about something and hopes that she is okay. Since Anwar's whereabouts are still unknown, Gabriel has no choice but to acknowledge Irene as the interim captain in order to continue surveillance on Orphan. Irene is surprised that he won't wait for Anwar's return. He does feel a bit ashamed, but he can't let this operation falter because of one person. Gabriel himself will be leaving the ship to report about Orphan directly to the Federation government. He says that the fight is about to shift to the political arena, and he intends to do what he can to politically protect the Alpha numbers back. He requests that Shoko accompany him, to which she agrees to. A slight struggle there at the end, but we did it. We continue to get large finances, and we continue to whoop that ass. Good night, Meganoids!